Hello and welcome to the Spirit Guide Daily. These are daily messages for the collective. They're timeless. They will reach you when they're meant to reach you. We're going to be getting a chakra inspiration card. We're going to be getting an oracle card. We're also going to be using the modern day spellcasters card to get 3 tarot cards. What's the energy of today? Hey, before I get started, please don't forget to subscribe. It helps my channel. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and the post bell notification to know every time I post a video. And if you want to book me for a private reading, there's a link to my website in the description box down below. Let's get your message. 2 of Cups in the upright. Well. With the 3 of Wands in reverse. And then the 7 of Wands in reverse as well. For some of you, you're embarking on a new relationship and you're being asked to kind of surrender the need to know all the answers about it. The 2 of Cups connection is that soulmate connection. It can, of course, be a connection in business. It can be with a friend, but it's often a romantic relationship. The 3 of Wands in reverse is kind of that having many options available to you. It can be a third-party situation. I'm not seeing it that way in this particular instance. And the 7 of Wands in reverse is a card of surrender, of releasing the need to know all of the details around a potential connection because you trust yourself to react appropriately within the moment as well. For some people, it is absolutely a hooking up energy, and that's a lot of fun as well. For some people, you genuinely will be embarking on a relationship that may need to lead to more, but you're being asked to allow the relationship the time it needs to develop. That 3 of Wands in reverse, though, can be like something arriving after a long period of anticipation. It's like something coming in towards you. It's very passionate and exciting, and the Wands are all about that fire energy. We've got a 2 of Cups and then 2 fire cards. But the fire card of the 7 of Wands in reverse is all about not feeling like you have to fight. It's a choosing the high ground energy. It's choosing to allow things to develop as they are trying to develop, not seeking out every piece of information that we can find. It's a surrender energy. Emotional desert, inactivity and isolation. Well, apparently it's coming after a period of like feeling like you might be walking this path alone for just a little bit too long. Sometimes we are left to kind of like in a healing ward with ourselves. Sometimes nothing will happen no matter how much we try because it's not time for it. That is one of the things that teaches us about surrender. When we get this energy and this energy, this is a call to surrender to the divine flow. Surrender, and everything comes to you far more easily. This is a surrendering energy. If not much has happened in the past on something that you've really been working on, know that the time will come for it. There never is wasted effort. We can always learn things even from our failures. There's no indication of a failure on this table. In fact, there's mostly an indication of a new connection that you need to kind of don't breathe down its neck. That kind of thing. Don't breathe down its neck. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It can be hard. When you've had difficult relationships in the past, particularly if you've had to take time to recover from toxic relationships, when a new relationship begins, sometimes all we want to know is everything. Please don't do that. It gives you an unfair advantage over the other person. And we don't think of it that way, but it is actually a controlling energy. Get the bare details, make sure you're with a trustworthy person, and then have the relationship. Don't check up on them through cards. We have dreams. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine. Your dream world tries to connect with you. Your dream world is very important, envisioning the world that you want as well. That's a third eye energy. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine. Please listen to guided meditations as well as like for grounding and for healing your heart chakra. This is in particular for the people who are embarking on new relationships. There's just the past, and potentially because maybe nothing was happening for far too long, it's left you, it's going to be a struggle for surrender. How's that for an oxymoron? You're going to have to choose it. You're going to have to choose it. You have new developments coming up, And they're surprising enough because one of the meanings of the Seven of Wands is actually something that takes you by surprise, because in the Rider-Waite, this particular figure is always wearing two different shoes. It is something that catches you off guard. This particular energy also has a bluebird in it. It's like unexpected happiness causes you to, I almost want to say, flinch away from it. Like things getting better. You have not experienced this quite yet, but it is something that's coming towards you, and potentially today. As things get better, understand that it might be frightening in a different way, because that long period of inactivity, the emotional desert, and the isolation, because we're frequently isolated when we're healing from toxic relationships. It's so that we can become stronger and healthier. But when things start happening, it can be very, very frightening. And you're going to need to adhere to healthy practices. You're going to have to choose surrender. You're going to have to fight for surrender. Like I said, a weird way to put it, but it's right there. That was your message for today. There are new things developing. I'm trying not to delve too deeply into this because it's very much telling me, like, count on your own guidance. Don't look to the cards constantly. Surrender the need to know on the new relationships that are developing in your life. And that could be warning you about something that's coming up and reminding you that, like, obsessive energies are codependent energies. And my trauma survivors, I have so many trauma survivors. Almost all of you have a form of OCD that is trauma related, in which you seek safety in answers. Remember, you are your safety. You are your safety. You can handle whatever comes up for you. That was the Spirit Guide Daily for today. I hope you enjoyed the message. Take care. Be well.